Hello, everyone. Vincent Briatore here. Hope everyone is doing well. It is Saturday today, and I haven't done a video in a few days, so I decided to do something, and I wanted to do kind of a rant, I guess. This is not necessarily a crypto video. Okay, this is about DoorDash and Grubhub, which is, it's still technology, right? So those of you guys that don't know, maybe it's not in your area, but these days it's pretty much everywhere. Grubhub and DoorDash, which is different from Postmates, okay? But Grubhub and DoorDash are these services, right? Kind of like Uber, if you want. And I think Uber even has one. It's called Uber Eats. But anyway, what they do is they deliver food, right? So it's an online-only company that then, hires these contractors, people, that just deliver your food. So you can get food from anywhere, like Applebee's, McDonald's, just anything you can think of. Usually there's somebody, you can go through the app and these people deliver it. Now, I like convenience, right? So with Grubhub and DoorDash and stuff like that, I've been using Grubhub for a long time, actually. Since the beginning of the year, I probably placed 100 orders on that damn thing. One thing I noticed is expensive, like if you order food, even just for yourself, you're probably looking at $50 to have it delivered, even if you're really close. And they tout that the delivery fee is like $1.99. I even notice now and then, like I get the craving for like Taco Bell or fast food or something. And so I'll order and I still end up spending like $50. And I'm asking myself, I'm like, what's going on here? The delivery fee is supposed to be only $1.99. So like if you look, this is Uno's Pizza, right? Like the Chicago style pizza. So look at the screenshot right here. This is the checkout spot, It's one farmer's market pizza, whatever. Large, $25. Numero uno pizza, large, $26. Then it has the subtotal, has taxes and fees, $8.32, and it has delivery, $1.99. So you're thinking, they advertise a $1.99 delivery fee. You think that's the thing. Then you're gonna give 20% to the delivery driver, right? That's what I usually tip. So it's an extra $10 to the delivery driver because you think maybe the delivery fee, maybe the driver's not even getting the full delivery fee. But then if you look into the tax and fees, most of that's not tax. See, the breakdown is tax is $3. The service fee is $5.20. So that service fee might as well be a delivery fee. Like, I don't know if that goes to the driver or not. I mean, I think these drivers are not making a lot. They're averaging like $10, $15 an hour. So they're making mostly just tips. So it's a little, they're making a lot of money. Every order that, $5 to $10 is just going to the company, which would be fine. A little aggravating that they put it under like, the taxes. Like shipping and handling. You ever see those offers where some commercials like, hey, free product, all you got to do is pay shipping and handling. Or like the books, they do it all with books. Hey, buy my book, it's free, you just pay shipping and handling. Then you look, shipping and handling, they want $10. And you're like, what's going on why is shipping and handling that much? Why does it cost like $1.50 to ship the damn thing? And it's because that's where they make their money. In that shipping and handling, the handling fee is more than the product is anyway. They're already making profit just on that. That's a whole nother story. So it would be, kind of weird practice, not very transparent, but that's not the only thing, okay? The prices are inflated. Any place you go, it's $1 to $3 per item is higher. For example, the Uno's Pizza, if you go there and place the order online, and you can look at the menu and prices online, everything that you get through Grubhub, each item is $3 higher. So the menu price is inflated with Grubhub prices. As a matter of fact, I noticed this at first because I went to DoorDash and ordered the same thing that I ordered Grubhub, and it was like $10 higher. Like the total, right? Like $4 or $5 per pizza was higher. I'm like, why is it more expensive? So then I look on the menu and I noticed that on the menu, if you order it by phone and just pick it up, it's like, $6 less than DoorDash and like $4 less than Grubhub. And so I realized that they are hiking up these prices. And that's even if you just order from Taco Bell, from Denny's, any of these places. So is it worth it? Maybe it's worth it. I don't know. But there's better services. Uber Eats doesn't affect menu prices. They don't inflate it. There's the fee. It is what it is. But they're not actually jacking up the prices. Now, this is consistent with different restaurants. Every single restaurant I go to, the list price of the items in the app is much higher than if you just called in and picked it up. And I find that very deceptive because you then don't know how much the company, just Grubhub, is actually making. I mean, driver's not making a lot. Grubhub's making a lot of money because they got the handling fee, the where taxes, the $1.99 delivery fee. they can just throw that at the damn window because they're adding a few dollars for each single item. Something can be $1. Something that's $1 on the value menu is going to be $1.99 through the Grubhub app. But they don't tell you that. They just act like that's the regular price of items. So this is what my issue is. Now, DoorDash is even more expensive, and they do this to even a higher degree than Grubhub. So I don't know if you guys who use this server, what do you guys think about this? Am I just ranting, just pissed off about random stuff? Maybe. But I like things to be upfront. And this is something that just aggravates me, because I like convenience, but who wants to be lied to? Who wants to think like this is the menu price of an item and they're actually hiking it up? But whatever, maybe it's just been a tough week for me. And so I'm pissed off at everything. But, it is what it is. Like I said, Uber Eats, I've done it a few times, the Uber Eats. I'm telling you, everybody is getting in this racket. It feels like everything is becoming so automated, so global. I was talking about that the other day. I was saying something about like the global economy. And it's so, automation, all these things that are happening. I mean, just think about it, like small businesses, local businesses are becoming kind of extinct, right? The small business owner is really in jeopardy. Now, I don't know what you could do to promote small businesses, but, this is where the future is moving. You used to have cab companies locally all over the country. And now, it's diminishing because everybody's using Uber. And all these places, Uber is the largest taxi company in the world, right? Owns no cars. They own no vehicles. It's all remote. Agabito. They're all contracting out shit. And that's the same thing with Grubhub. Same thing with like the hotel business, like these TripAdvisor and Priceline and stuff. The largest hotel companies in the world own no hotels. They just hook people. They hook people up with it. So it's a little impersonal. But this is a side effect of the internet. I think it brings a lot of positivity, drives prices down, right? Because you take a cab, it's going to cost you twice as much as taking an Uber. But, I think that they haven't ironed out a lot of the details. They're still very rusty, especially with the delivery. It takes an hour to deliver food. Sometimes it comes in cold. There's not a lot of quality control. Same thing with Uber. What's happening now, they have the criminal background checks. They do things. But still, the quality control is not the same, right? I don't know. It is what it is. I don't know. If you want to stay on top of things, you got to go with the flow, I think. So you see where this is moving, right? And this globalization, this, one company is controlling these things, the contracting out. As a matter of fact, I even had like back in the day, I think this is right after my consulting business, or maybe I had just made the website and it was an idea for a business, which was like a restaurant review website. And this is before Google reviews. This is before all these big things, So I made this website and it's like a directory. Because I did the same thing for consulting companies and put my own consulting company as number one. Just like a ranking website of restaurants, right? And my idea was that I could market it to restaurants to have like a profile on my website with reviews and stuff like that. Kind of like Yelp, exactly like Yelp. But this was before Yelp was even there. And obviously Yelp had the know-how and the money invested to really pump this up. I was just me doing it on the side. I put it together, put it online, and ended up not really doing much with it. But so there's still opportunity, is what I'm saying. Even though these large companies are kind of monopolizing everything. Like Google has Google reviews, it has Google restaurants, all this stuff like that. So it may seem like, oh, what can I do next to do something? That's what I hear so many people say. They get discouraged because they think that everything that can be done has been done. But I'm telling you, you just got to have an open mind. You got to look at the direction of things and be inspired. And anybody can come up with an idea that then's going to shape things. You know what I'm saying? So keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for these things. What's going to be the next big thing? I don't know. I've had a knack. I swear. I've been lucky with catching things that were trending. I got into search engine optimization when it first came out and started a consulting business. And I've done other, like review website, ranking website, and different things. Always online. Because I've been obsessed with online and programming and doing stuff since I was really young. So I was like 11 to 12 years old and got my first computer. So I've been very fortunate to kind of be on the cusp of things. And maybe it was just even, just by accident, because the internet's kind of been pushing through. And I think the internet is going to keep on being the main source of innovation. And when you think about companies now, the internet's the place to be. An online business is where things are moving. Even if you have a store, I was talking about this the other day, because I like to challenge myself. So like, it would be nice to have like a store in the mall or something. And around here, there's a little mall. and they don't have like a GNC or anything, and they got a big gym in the mall. And I was like, you should open like a supplement store or something in there. That's what I was thinking about doing. And I was like, but whatever you do, you need to branch off in more than just selling products in a physical location. You have to do it online too, because it's just a huge market. And locally, the economy and things can be kind of depressed. You're not making as many sales, and so you have online. You can always reach customers worldwide, literally worldwide, by having even just a local store or anything. So these are things that I always see. I always see opportunity. I like to challenge myself, but I've been fortunate enough to focus about online. Focus on online businesses. Cryptocurrency too is a thing that I fell into right when things were turning into mass adoption, if you will. So. Do more of what works is what I'm saying, I guess. A lot of times I decide I want to challenge myself, do something different, but then I remind myself, you got to do what you know and you've had success with. If you know a lot about the internet, online businesses, just stick to it. Yeah, sometimes maybe you want to branch off, do what other people are doing, but it's like these people are running restaurants are closing. What is it like? Restaurants fail. 90% of restaurants fail within the first 5 years. So yeah, challenge is a challenge, but at the same time, if you're good at something, stick to what you're good at. Stick it to what you know. Stick to technology, right? So this is where I'm going to stick to and try to do good things and complain about stuff, right? And keep doing YouTube videos. So thank you guys for tuning in. I know maybe you didn't think this episode was very interesting and whatnot, but I really wanted to share with you guys this inflated prices because these Grubhub and DoorDash are becoming so popular. Bunch of people are using these services and they don't realize, you may be better off just going and picking it up if you don't want to end up being surcharged $20, $20 to $25. That's not including the tip. Echo. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing some more videos about cryptocurrency. So as always, buy red and sell green.